In this video we'll show how the control bar data can be dynamically updated using watch events. So we have a control bar over here displaying some static text, and this text is being derived from a value in the control bar's data, and we have a watch event that automatically updates that that data value when the selected row in the list changes. So you can see now if I click on a different row, basically the control bar title here is updating. So let's go now and see how we did that. So let's go back to design mode right now, and first of all let's just take a look at our list over here. So we have a static list over here, and the list has this data in it, and we specified that when you click on a row in the list, the return value of the list is going to be an expression that is first name plus last name. So that means that if I were to go and do a get value on this list, the value that I would see would be basically first name with a space followed by last name. So the list value is defined by the so-called return value over here. So now let's go to the control bar, and as you recall from previous videos, you'll see that this control bar has an HTML item, and this HTML item is displaying the text inside this variable called app name. So previously we've set the app name variable to a static value, but now if we go look at app name, we can see that we've checked this property over here, update value automatically based on a watch event, and we've said that the control that we would like to watch, which will cause this watch event to fire, is list number 1. So that means that anytime the value of list 1 changes, this watch event is going to fire. So the value of list 1 will change when I click on a different row, and then I can also specify an initial value before the watch event fires. So before the watch event fires, if I'd like to display some text by setting an initial value for app name, I can do so over here. And now this is the JavaScript that we're going to execute when the watch event fires. So we're going to get the value of the list control. So here we just do a simple get value of the list control, and then we return that value. So whatever value this watch expression returns will be used to set the value of this variable, and then in turn the control bar will be refreshed to display whatever this list value was. So let's go ahead now and run it again. So when we run it, you can see the watch event hasn't yet fired, so the initial, and we left the initial value of the control to be blank, so there's nothing displayed over there. As soon as I click on a row, the value of the list 1 control changes, which in turn causes the watch event to fire, and the watch event sets the value of the data variable, which is then reflected in the control bar. So the ability to automatically update data in the control bar's data in response to certain events that take place is very powerful, because it means that your control bar can be more dynamic, and you don't have to manually update the values in the control bar's data using the update method as we showed in previous videos. Thanks very much for watching.